Israel Gaza Iran War News Live Update. Israel killed Iranian advisors, IRGC retaliates. The IRGC commander, Major General Hossein Salami, advised Zionists to wait for the response to the killing of Iranian military advisor, Saeed Abayer. An Israeli strike on Aleppo's suburbs killed Iranian military advisor, Saeed Abayer, earlier this week. The IRGC had extended condolences on Wednesday. He advised Zionist child killers to wait for the answer and know they will pay for the bloodshed. Tehran hosted Saeed Abayer's funeral and burial on Tuesday. The Syrian government has invited Iranian advisors to help battle terrorism and restore peace, stability, and permanent security in the country. On Tuesday, the 16th Oslo Freedom Forum in Norway's capital handed the Václav Havel International Award to Iranian rapper Toomaj Salehi, who is on death row. Salehi, an outspoken critic of the Islamic Republic, won the award alongside Uyghur poet and filmmaker Tahir Hamid Isgil and Venezuelan pianist and recording artist Gabriela Montero. Megan Nicknam, an Iranian activist and friend, accepted Salehi's prize on his behalf because he was in Esfahan's Dastgird prison. Nicknam's moving speech highlighted Salehi's plight and Iran's independence struggle. Toomaj is absent. He cannot attend today. Iran has sentenced him to death in jail. The Islamic Republic seeks his execution. Why? He's more than a musician. He represents hope and resistance, Nicknam said. After facing lesser charges, an Esfahan court indicted Salehi with corruption on earth. Nicknam said this indictment reflects the regime's dread of the boldness and hope Salehi's art represents. In April, Salehi's lawyer Amir Raisian confirmed his death sentence. Salehi, a symbol of Iran's 2022 countrywide demonstrations, wrote a song and used his platform to speak out. He supported the protests and joined them on the streets of Iran when security forces fired at nonviolent protesters. This made him a target for the authorities, resulting in his violent arbitrary arrest, torture, imprisonment, and death sentence after sham trials without due process. The Islamic Republic seeks to execute him as he represents a nation seeking freedom, like the brave protesters and those who lost their lives to security forces, Nicknam stated. Nicknam highlighted the struggle for freedom in Iran, stating that despite crackdowns, imprisonment, and executions, the movement is still growing. Her warning was that Western silence emboldens the regime to pursue persecution, prompting the Islamic Republic to execute more protesters. Nicknam asked participants to speak out to support Toomaj until his release, noting that the Islamic Republic administration sometimes fails under international pressure. Nicknam closed her lecture by repeating Salehi's popular quote, "The ultimate death is the death of hope." After the occurrence, Salehi's cousin, Arazu Babadi, told Iran International that his courage had a global influence. Toomaj is a global symbol of free speech and opposition because to his unwavering courage and voice. Toomaj symbolizes the voiceless, unrelenting pursuit of truth and justice in a silent world, Babadi said. In separate comments, hundreds of family members of Iran-Iraq War dead and wounded, civil activists, and cultural and creative figures worldwide sought Salehi's release in recent weeks. After Nicknam's statement, Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey tweeted #FreeToomaj.